this is gonna be a busy week or few days or whatever, because we have a bunch of anime that's coming out. Now, I just earlier today recorded the Kaguya-sama, the first half of the movie, and the second half I'm going to be recording in a couple days from when I'm recording this video. Hell's Paradise is what I'm doing today, and there's the MHA is finishing, not finishing, but has a couple episodes to go on the English dub, so I got to do that. And there's a few more shows that are coming out pretty soon that I'm interested in, and I'm trying to figure out how to fit all of this into my schedule. But regardless, Hell's Paradise just came out. I mean, by just came out, I mean it came out 5 minutes ago when I'm recording this video. You are probably gonna see this video like a full 28 hours after it comes out or something, because as I said, I can't fit it into my schedule. I gotta get My Hero Academia up and Kaguya-sama up and some other stuff, but yeah, this is so sorry that this was delayed. However, it's possible that in future weeks I might move it back to the day it comes out, and you might actually see it on Sunday instead. But I don't know. And if I continue this series. So let's talk about the series. This is a show called Hell's Paradise. Is this a MAPPA show? I can't remember. It is yes, I think it is a MAPPA show. So Hell's Paradise, I know nothing about it. I know nothing about it other than that it's a MAPPA show, and that the manga is apparently pretty highly reviewed. People seem to really like the manga. I forgot what the Japanese name of this series is, but I think people mostly know by its Japanese name. I sure don't, so I'm only going to refer to it as Hell's Paradise. I don't know the synopsis of the show, really. I think maybe I skimmed it back ages ago when I was looking for new manga to read, and I think I saw this one, and I think I was like, it doesn't sound like it's for me, and I moved on. But since then have heard many good things about it. So I obviously haven't read the manga. I don't know the story. I don't know the characters. I know nothing about this. So I'm kind of excited to get into it, because if I have heard these good things and if MAPPA picked it up, maybe it's got some good potential. And I like getting into episode ones like this on the ground floor when I don't know anything, and it's just exciting to jump into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Gent, and I do these reactions. I also do full-length versions on my Patreon account, so if you want to watch the full-length version with me, you have to have your own footage, of course, but you can do that on my Patreon account down in the description below. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy the reaction. And with this series and a bunch of other series, especially when I do the first episode, sometimes the first episode is for me gauging if people are interested in the series, and if people aren't, sometimes I don't end up doing the series. But if you are interested, best thing to do is like the video and let me know in the comments below. Tell me in the comments that you enjoyed the video and you want to see more. That's the best way for me to actually be able to do more, because then I start to see people's comments coming in and going, oh, do more Hell's Paradise. So then I make some time in my schedule to make sure to do that so that you guys are happy. So make sure to do that if you do enjoy the video, because you'll get more that way. But yeah, anyway, without too much further ado, I think that's everything I needed to say, so let's jump into the first episode of a new series that I know nothing about, called Hell's Paradise. Here we go. Hold on, isn't this Witch Studio? Isn't it? MAPPA? Didn't that used to be Witch Studios studio logo thing? Whatever. Okay, have we got some executions going on here? Oh. That's really disturbing. Oh my god. Well, this dude's made of something different. Is this Nagi from Blue Lock? Can't die. Immortal? Oh, an OP? Okay. Okay. Holy crap, look at the visuals here. That's a really interesting technique they were using there. Wow, this is crazy. Oh, I love the song. Little rap breakdown, yeah. I cannot tell what's going on, but... Oh no, is that a child? God damn, the animation's crazy. Wow. See, this totally doesn't look like my kind of setting, but it looks beautiful, so maybe I am interested. I missed his name. Yeah, are you gonna die from this? Oh, that's not gonna work. No mercy for him, I guess. Wow, it looks like Mob. So he doesn't even feel the pain or anything? He's still got a bit burnt. Oh my god. This is a pretty fucked up show already. Okay, can't leave the village. Oh my god. All the horrible ways to die. Oh! Oh, don't show me! Oh, Jesus! It's gonna kill these bulls. It's coming close. The bulls are not looking good. Yeah, you did kind of like flex your foot. I like her. She seems like a very normal, sweet woman. Gabimaru. Other name? The Hollow. An elixir of life. Okay, alright. We haven't got the girl's name yet, have we? That's the only person's name I want to know. What is this? Oh my god. God damn, it's spreading. He's asking himself the same question. I finished my book report. You're ready to start, as in ready to kill him? Yep, okay. Just him and her, and 1,000 guards. A sword tester. Yamada Sagiri. I can't read that. Yamada Sagiri. Oh, Asaemon is the main name. Okay. She can do it. Alright. What? Wait. What? Ha! Ha! Oh, okay. He was just imagining it? Oh my god. I thought for a second it happened. Oh, he's actually scared of death now, is he? Oh my god. Whew! Yeah, I thought you wanted to die. Oh, she cut the skin with just a... Oh! I really like her. Ah, he's lying to himself. Oh? Right. Okay. Here we go. Hey, she's nailed you down already. You don't sound hollow right now. Aww. She has a scar. I see. Or a birthmark, maybe? Oh. Oh. God damn, she was branded. It's a shame that it's kind of phallic. Oh. Okay. Alright, I see. He's doing it all for her. Oh! What's that? Whoa! Wow, really? That's great. Why didn't you mention that 10 minutes ago? The underworld. Oh, okay. So it's literally like heaven. What? What's the however? Hmm? Flowers? Oh my god! Okay, so you go and no one's come back. Oh. Oh god. Ah, I see. Interesting. Oh. I'm glad so far she has not died. Okay. I'd do it. I mean, why not? You don't have a choice, my man. My man, now you're breaking the law and you're gonna be sentenced to death. Aww. Oh? Ninjutsu? Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh. What? I thought it might be like a power system. Those are cool looking flames. The way they animated those flames. The colors were gorgeous. Hell yeah. Aww. That's great. And an ED now. Okay, oh, it's one of these kinds of EDs with a naked person and hands grabbing them. Very calming song. Ooh, I really like it actually. Udu, was that the name of the artist? I think I might know her. It's a very simple ED, but it gets the job done. And you can't expect it to have the same level as the OP. They put all their money into that. Aww, his wife. Nice. Wow, that was the first episode of Hell's Paradise. Crazy stuff. So, I'm going to talk about several things, but I'm going to start by talking about the OP and ED, because I don't know if I'm going to put the OP and ED reaction into a separate video. Sometimes they do that, so just in case I do, I'm going to talk about the OP and ED first. Very cool OP. It was a pretty crazy, like, there was a lot going on in it, and I couldn't really, like, I've yet to follow what was happening in it, but it was one of those OPs that, like, is constantly moving. There's some crazy pans. There was one bit that looked like just straight up real footage, almost. It was like the swords on the battlefield or whatever. Like, that was like I guess like a 3D environment, but I don't know, like, it was using actual real life footage in there or whatever, because it looked real. It looked like it was actual. Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, the entire thing was insane. The song was really good. I can't remember it right now because it was 20 minutes ago that I heard it, but it was a very good song. And yeah, I mean, MAPPA sort of always shows up with their OPs. MAPPA OPs are insane, like insane. Jujutsu Kaisen's OPs, and Chainsaw Man, and Attack on Titan, the final season OPs, all of those, man, they're all crazy. They're all insane. So it's always exciting when there's a new MAPPA show, and we get an OP from it, because it's just gonna look gorgeous and be kind of crazy and out there, and yeah, it'll give you a huge vibe of the show. And the ED was nice and simple. I liked the song. The visuals were kind of basic and just you know, the classic stuff that you would expect from a simple show's ED. I imagine it's like they, you know, I feel like this is the sort of show based on the first episode that could, like, it's maybe not going to be as hype and more like emotional, possibly. Like, it feels like it was leaning a little more into the emotions. So, like, starting off with a really cool and interesting OP, and then just ending with a very calm, like, nothing too complex type of ED to let you wind down from the emotion that you're going through. I think that would make sense. If this was the sort of show that had a whole lot of hype moments, maybe that ED won't be fitting. I don't know. Let's wait and find out. So that's all I have to say about the OP and ED. Now let's talk about the show. I was right about one thing that, like, kind of happens with this. Like, this isn't my sort of setting, generally. Like, I don't like this era. Like, this is in general that I'm saying here. This isn't a dig on the show or a dig on the series in the slightest, because I'm going to compliment the show and the series very, very soon. This sort of setting isn't my favorite. I'm the sort of person who I like very modern day settings. I like when that's a big part. I mean, I do also like futuristic settings a decent amount, but I think my favorite type of setting is straight up like a modern day type of setting. And obviously they can do whatever they want within that modern day setting. Like, I would say, like, My Hero and Jujutsu Kaisen, they mostly fall into the modern day setting. As mostly, I can't remember when Jujutsu is set, but I feel like they have phones in it, don't they? They have, like, idol shows and stuff. So yeah, that's a modern day setting. But, you know, there's still paranormal stuff going on, or in MHA it's like the quirks and superpowers and stuff. So it's not like it's set in our world modern day necessarily, but it's still but it still is like modern day. So this sort of era, this sort of setting, it's not my favorite. However, with that being said, whenever I say that, it is just to set up expectations of how I might react to the show in the future, just so that people know where I'm standing. But I always still like a show's setting doesn't define its quality at all. You know, I can say, oh, I don't like this sort of show or movie or anime, and it still doesn't mean anything because I haven't seen the specific thing itself. So, like, for example, I don't really like horror movies, right? I don't really like horror movies. However, if you said this is a very good movie and it's a horror movie, I'm not going to be like, I'll never watch it. No, I don't like horror movies, sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch the movie and hope that I love it. And I might love it because, like, I'm just saying, like, in general, if I'm choosing a genre of movie, it's never going to be horror. However, sometimes I still love it. All that being said, this is a good show so far. I really like what they set up. I'm a big character guy, and we've seen 2 main characters so far, and both of the main characters have my interests. The main character's name is Gabimaru. So this is very difficult because my notes are very poorly scribbled because I write them with my hand stretched out while looking at the screen to read the subtitles still while I'm writing the note. So it is often scribbled. I think it's Gabimaru. Gabimaru the Hollow. I like him so far. I like the way they introduced him. They showed how powerful his body was based on these executions that keep going wrong. They kind of made us think his character was one certain way, and then by the end of the episode showed that he's actually kind of the opposite in a way. It looked like from the start of the episode that he had no will to live, that he was a very detached and emotionless character. And at the end of the episode, we see that this guy has a strong will to live and is quite an emotional character, which I think is a very nice little switch up there, because I totally bought that they would have just had the main character be someone who doesn't care if he dies or not, and is fully, dull and emotionless. But they didn't do that. They actually had a little bit of switch up on me, It's like the character development that I expected him to go through in this show, he already actually went through in the flashbacks. So we're starting from a place of this guy having already developed his character because of this woman, and now he is fighting to keep that lifestyle that he developed too. I think that's a nice place to start the show, because you could have started it earlier before he met her and while he was emotional and then built up to that stuff, but they didn't do that. So I think that's cool. And the other woman, her name is oh my god, Yamada Sagiri. Now there was a word in the middle there that I did not get properly, but I think her name is Yamada Sagiri, and I really, really like her. If you're new to my channel, here's something that everyone who has been on my channel for more than one video knows. I get very quickly attached to female characters. It's not hard to impress me with a female character. It just isn't. I know it. I'm a straight man, and I also just like, even if we're putting my my preferences to the side, my straightness to the side, I still just get attached to female characters just because, I don't know, I have an inherent sort of instinct to like them more. So this woman right here, I immediately liked her from her little banter at the start of the episode, and then she was awesome with the sword, and we find out she's actually like a really important person, and she did all of that, and she was fighting for him in a way, getting him to understand what he's fighting for, and then give him the pardon. She could have taken him when he was downtrodden, and when he wanted to die and was nothing and stuff, but she built him up, and then made him want to live or realized that he wanted to live before going, okay, now that you want to live, I can let you live. Here's how you do it. I think that's really cool. I really like her. But yeah, so they have to go to the underworld or the other side or Shinsenkyo or heaven or whatever you call it. The show is called Hell's Paradise. So I imagine... So now thinking about it in the context of what I know from this episode, it seems like what it's saying is it's like this... It feels like I mean, the rumors are that it's like heaven, hence the paradise part of the title, but it is really like hell because you don't survive it and stuff. So it's hell's paradise. So you go into a paradise in hell, a really nice place in this horrible place. So I imagine that's what Hell's Paradise as a title means. I don't know what the original Japanese is and what it directly translates to, because we all know that English translations aren't often direct translations. They're just things that that the studios think would sound good when porting it over to a Western audience, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, really. And like, I definitely don't think I will often call shows by their Japanese title, because I just would much prefer to speak English when speaking English, you know? But yeah, I'm very curious, like, what's there? I mean, apparently the elixir of life is there, and that's what we're looking for. But, like, what else is there? What's turning them into flowers, you know? Like, what's going on there? It seems like it's going to be horrifying. Now, I wonder if it's just going to be, like, sort of faceless creatures, or if, like, not faceless, but, you know, like, nameless creatures, random little beasts, or is it going to be, like, there's intelligent life there or something, you know? Like, I'm hoping, I much prefer when series have kind of intelligent life. Like, you have no idea how relieved I was in Demon Slayer in, like, episode 4 or 5 or whatever, when a demon was talking, and it was like, oh, wow, the demon's talking and stuff. And then it was like, oh, no, basically all the demons talk. Like, pretty much all of them talk. I was so relieved at that point, because I was like, if it's just going to be demons as in these creatures that are constantly going like, like, I'm not going to care about these villains as much. But no, it made it much more interesting that they could talk and they all had personalities and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping this is more like that, because I think they're also, obviously, there's probably going to be other criminals who are doing this stuff, who are on death row and trying to get the elixir of life so that they can get pardoned and get back to whatever they're fighting for. So they also might be kind of antagonist villains of the series, I don't know. And some of them may be working with him, some of them may not. But I wonder what's on Shinsenkyo. I wonder what's there. Very curious. Anyway, anything else I want to talk about? Not really. I like his wife. She's cute. She's sweet. I like her. But yeah, other than that, I have... Oh, the ninjutsu. Right. I wrote ninjutsu down at the very start of the episode because I was like, by ninjutsu, do they mean it's like a power source? Like, is that their version of like... what's it called in, like, cursed energy in Jujutsu Kaisen, or pacts in what's it called? Damn it! Why is my brain not working? In Chainsaw Man, oh yeah, like blood arts or whatever in Demon Slayer. Like, each series has like different ways to just say powers, you know? So in series like this, I'm often waiting around and going, okay, is this one of the shows that has powers, and what are they going to call it? Or Nen in Hunter x Hunter. That was what I was trying to think of. It most made me think of Nen. So I wonder if it's going to be closer to that, or if it's going to be, I don't know. I have no idea. But regardless, his head's set on fire, so there's something crazy going on there. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to discuss. So I don't think it was my most articulate discussion of all time. I think I stumbled around a lot. It might be because I'm quite tired right now and I've done a lot of videos today. So maybe you can forgive me, and if this is your first time watching a video of mine, I hope you can understand and you still enjoyed yourself enough maybe to stick around. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. All that stuff really helps me out and helps other people be able to find my videos, so it is extremely useful. I have a Patreon account that has full-length videos, early access, and exclusive videos, so you can go over to my Patreon account and go check out all of that stuff. But regardless, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.